I mean, how was she through this whole process of sitting in, in prison, having you, and, of course, you probably bring her son,
Yeah,
sometimes.
definitely. I definitely brought her son. Um, her mother would come because her mother lived down south, so she would fly up whenever she had time
Hmm.
and visit. You know what I'm saying? Her brothers definitely would visit when they, everybody got their own lives, so whenever they had time, they came up and visited and supported. But me, I was visiting her every day,
Dope,
and
dope.
also what was crazy was around the time when that happened with Rim was around the same time everything happened with my label. So
Right.
I was in a space where I really needed to rebuild, start all over and focus. But at that point, I was like, this is more important. I need to focus on my wife. And I just visited her every day. And she used to tell me, like, yo, you can't do this. You got to focus on your career. And I was like, yo, I don't care about that. So everything just got worse for me at that time. Like my whole world came crashing down.
Wow. I haven't heard this part of the story before.
Oh yeah, man. I hit rock
Yeah.
bottom around that time, man. Like it was real bad. You know what I'm saying? But I knew that she needed me. So I really didn't care about nothing that was going on with me. I was in the free world. So I just made sure I focused on her because when she blew trial, like normally somebody blow trial, they'll say, all right, we're going to give you a certain amount of time and you got to come back, turn yourself in and do your time. But when her lawyer requested that, they was like, no, remand right now. So she just got snatched out of society instantly. They didn't give her a chance to pack her crib up, situate her son or anything. So I had to do all of that. I had to make sure everything was right and try to juggle everything at the same time. And at the same time, I had to make sure she was all right mentally because I knew behind that wall, that shit ain't no joke. So I'm like, yo, I got to make sure me and her are communicating constantly and I'm visiting as much as I can. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Because at the time, didn't you have 3 kids of your own?
Yeah.
So let's not forget that part of the equation.
Oh, definitely. There were actually times where I brought my kids with me to see her when she was
Oh.
away. You know what I'm saying? They came a lot and we maintained our family bond as much as we can through that prison wall. So we would get conjugal visits and I would go shopping, get all of the food, put the kids in the car, and we would all stay with her for like 3 days at a time. Um, Whenever we were able to get those type of visits. So, we maintained our family through the prison wall.